Digital arrest. What happens when the internet locks you up? We live in a digital world. We shop online, we bank online. Our lives are intertwined with the internet in ways we never imagined. We even make friends online. Our social circles have expanded beyond physical boundaries. But what happens when our access to this digital world is cut off? That's a digital arrest. It's a sudden, jarring disconnection. It's like being put in jail, but instead of bars, it's code. Think about it. The digital world is our new reality. Your computer is your window to the world. It connects you to information, entertainment, and people. Your phone is your lifeline. It's always with you, keeping you connected at all times. Now imagine losing access to all of it. The sudden silence can be deafening. No news, no social media, no cat videos, no way to reach out or be reached. That's the reality of a digital arrest. It's isolating and frustrating. Digital arrests can happen for many reasons. Sometimes it's a security measure, sometimes it's governments trying to silence dissent. They control the flow of information. Other times it's hackers holding your data hostage. They exploit vulnerabilities for profit. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear. Digital arrests are a growing threat to our online freedom. We must stay vigilant and protect our digital rights. The long arm of the law goes digital governments and your online life. Governments have always had power, but now, that power extends to the digital world. They can monitor your online activity, censor websites, and even shut down entire platforms. Some governments argue that these measures are necessary for national security. They say they need to stop terrorism and hate speech. But critics argue that these actions are often used to silence opposition and limit free speech. The debate is complex, but one thing is for sure. When governments start policing the internet, it has a chilling effect on our online freedom. Censorship. When they decide what you can't see. Remember that time you couldn't access your favorite news website? Or when that funny video suddenly disappeared from YouTube? That, my friends, is censorship. It's like someone covered your eyes and ears and decided what you can and can't see or hear. Governments are often behind censorship. They block websites that criticize their policies or spread information they don't like. They might say it's to protect national security or prevent the spread of harmful content. But let's be honest, it's often just about control. Censorship limits our access to information. It stifles debate and prevents us from forming our own opinions. In a world increasingly reliant on the internet, censorship is a direct attack on our freedom of thought. Account suspension, you're out. But why? Imagine this, you wake up, grab your phone and try to log into your social media account. But wait, what's this? Your account has been suspended. You're digitally grounded. No more posting, no more liking, no more arguing with strangers in the comments section. Your digital life comes to a sudden halt. Governments and tech companies can suspend accounts for a variety of reasons. It's not just about breaking the rules. Sometimes it's for violating terms of service like posting hate speech or harassing others. These are clear violations. Other times it's for more nebulous reasons like spreading misinformation or engaging in coordinated inauthentic behavior. These reasons can be vague and confusing. While these platforms have the right to enforce their rules, the lack of transparency and due process in account suspensions is concerning. Users are left in the dark. People often have no way of knowing why they were suspended or how to appeal the decision. The process is often opaque and frustrating. It's like being thrown in jail without a trial. You're left feeling isolated and powerless, with no clear path to redemption. Section 5 Hackers, the digital outlaws holding your data hostage. Let's talk about hackers. No, not the cool ethical hackers who help companies find security flaws. We're talking about the bad guys, the digital outlaws who break into computer systems for fun and profit. These digital bandits are the modern-day bank robbers, except instead of ski masks and getaway cars, they use malware and phishing scams. They can steal your personal information, drain your bank accounts, and even hold your precious data hostage. Hackers operate in the shadows of the internet, exploiting vulnerabilities and profiting from our digital dependence. They're a constant threat to our online security and a reminder that in the digital world, nobody is truly safe. Section 6. Ransomware. Pay up or say goodbye to your files. Imagine this. You turn on your computer, and instead of your usual desktop, you see a message. It says your files have been encrypted, and the only way to get them back is to pay a ransom. Congratulations, you've been hit by ransomware. Ransomware is a type of malware that locks you out of your own files. Hackers demand payment, often in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, to give you the decryption key. This digital extortion can cripple businesses, hospitals, and even government agencies. Paying the ransom doesn't guarantee you'll get your files back, and it only encourages hackers to strike again. It's a lose-lose situation. Section 7. DDoS attacks taking down websites one request at a time. Ever try to visit a website only to find it's down? Like, really down? It's frustrating, right? You might think it's just a glitch or a server issue, but sometimes it's something more sinister. That might be a distributed denial of service attack, or DDoS for short. These attacks are more common than you might think and can cause significant disruptions. It's like a digital flash mob showing up at a store and clogging up the entrance so no one else can get in. Imagine hundreds or even thousands of people all trying to enter a small shop at once. Here's how it works. Hackers flood a website with traffic from multiple sources, overwhelming the server and causing it to crash. This coordinated effort can bring even the most robust websites to their knees. Think of it like sending millions of emails to someone at once. Their inbox would explode. The server simply can't handle the volume, and it shuts down. DDoS attacks are often used to silence websites, disrupt businesses, and even censor information. They can be politically motivated or simply acts of cyber vandalism. They highlight the fragility of the internet and the constant threat posed by those who seek to disrupt it. As our reliance on the internet grows, so does the importance of defending against these attacks. Section 8. Real-world lockdown, from WannaCry to the Great Firewall. Remember WannaCry? Back in 2017, this nasty ransomware spread like wildfire, infecting hundreds of thousands of computers in over 150 countries. Hospitals, banks, even government agencies were crippled. It was digital chaos. Then there's the Great Firewall of China, a sophisticated system of censorship that blocks access to a vast number of websites and services. It's like a digital iron curtain limiting what millions of people in China can see and do online. These real-world examples show the very real impact of digital attacks. They highlight the vulnerability of our interconnected world and the importance of cybersecurity in the 21st century. Section 9. The price of silence, the financial fallout of digital attacks. Digital attacks aren't just an inconvenience, they cost money, a lot of money. The WannaCry attack alone caused billions of dollars in damage globally. Businesses lost revenue, hospitals had to delay procedures, and governments scrambled to contain the damage. And that's just one example. Every day, businesses and individuals lose money to ransomware, phishing scams, and other cybercrimes. The cost of data breaches, lost productivity, and recovery efforts adds up quickly. The financial impact of digital attacks is a stark reminder that cybersecurity is not just a technical issue, it's an economic one. Investing in cybersecurity is no longer optional. It's essential for businesses and individuals alike.